רבן יוחנן בן זכאי קיבל מהלל ומשמאי. הוא היה אומר, אם למדת תורה הרבה, אל תחזיק טובה לעצמך, כי לכך נוצרת. Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai received the tradition from Hillel and Shammai. He was accustomed to say, if you have studied much Torah, do not take credit for yourself, because that is what you were created to do. So, in a plain, simple pshat of this Mishnah, Chazal is telling us, of course, that they got it from Mount Sinai. Go study Torah, study a lot of it, and don't make yourself into a big deal. Whether you know a lot, or what you think is a lot, it's no credit of yours at all. Because the only reason that you were brought into this world is to learn Torah. It's not to work, it's not to be an engineer, it's not even to be a wife or a husband. It's to learn Torah. It's to fulfill the Torah. So if you know a lot of it, or what you think is a lot of it, don't pat yourself on the back. This is a little bit discouraging for some of us, because we study for a half hour, we already think that, Chazaku Baruch, I studied a half hour today. Especially I tell people to start doing tshuva, start like I did, 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes a day, if you study every day, B'ezrat Hashem, your tshuva will be real. Your tshuva will survive. No Torah, or once in a while Torah, like once a week I come to a shiur type of Torah, tshuva doesn't last. Tshuva doesn't last. Or it's a tshuva that's like 50-50 tshuva. I keep Shabbat, but I steal during the week. I keep Shabbat, but my wife wants to divorce me because I cheat on her every day. I keep mitzvot, but I'm the guy that goes to the casino with the beer and the hat too. You understand? So it's not a real tshuva. It's not a real tshuva. So it's either real or not. Why do we need to know if it's real or not tshuva? Because there's a Gemara that a lot of people misunderstand, and I heard a nice chidush recently from Rav Nisim Yagen, Zecher Tzadik V'Kadosh Livracha, who said, in the times of Mashiach, the prophets say, and the Chazal says, that the Mashiach cannot come. He will not come unless it's a generation where everyone is righteous or everyone is wicked. Chazal asks, wait a minute. We know that it's not possible for everyone to be righteous. It's not possible. We're lucky if we have 10. Like Avraham Avinu was praying to Hashem, please save Sdom if there's 10 righteous people. Hashem says, I'll save it if there's 10 righteous people. Unfortunately, there wasn't. Our Sdom today is called Las Vegas. There's other places that are mini Sdoms, but that's the famous one. For 10 righteous people, Hashem will save it. Avraham didn't have it. To say a whole generation of righteous people, everyone is righteous, it's far-fetched. But on the same token, everyone wicked? Nah, come on, no. Even in the time of Nimrod, the Rasha Merusha that started idol worship, in the generation of Avraham Avinu, he said, either worship the idol, which is me, or I'll throw you into the fire. What did Avraham do? He jumped into the fire. Because the people that tried to throw him in, they went on fire. The fire was so big and so powerful that it burned them, but it didn't burn Avraham. Avraham is standing over there and said, no, so come on, you're going to pray to me then? He goes, no. He jumps into the fire. All the angels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, pray to Hashem, Hashem, look at your servant Avraham. He's jumping into the fire just not to violate your name, desecrate your name. Please let us save him. Hashem Yitbarach says, no. You won't save him. He is alone in the world. He's the only one that believes in me in the entire world. Millions and millions of people, only one guy believes in me. And just like there's one of him, there's only one of me in heaven. I'm going to save him myself. And Hashem Yitbarach himself goes over there, and he saves Avraham Avinu, and he walks with him in the fire. What that means, we don't know. All we know is they're walking hand in hand in the fire. So we know that a generation of complete, fully wicked people, it's not possible. So how's the Mashiach going to come? The answer is, when the Mashiach comes, everyone at that point will already have to make a decision. Either you're fully righteous, or you're fully wicked. That's the answer. That's what the Gemara means. It's not that the entire generation needs to be righteous, or the entire generation needs to be wicked. Is that if you want to be saved, you have to either be fully righteous, or fully wicked. Now, fully righteous doesn't necessarily mean that each one of us has to be Gdol Ador. Fully righteous means that you are exerting 100% of your effort to do Ratzon Hashem, to do the will of Hashem. You're doing everything you can to study as much as you can. And if your ability at this point, you just started doing tshuva, is 15 minutes, but that's 100% your full effort, you did tshuva. But if you're one of these people that can study 6 hours, but instead you play 5 hours worth of video games, and you study for an hour thinking that you're doing Hashem a favor, you have a problem. The times of the Mashiach are here. Mashiach can show up tomorrow, in a few days, in a few years. We don't know exactly. All we know is that according to the Gemara Masechet Avodah Zarah, once he arrives, clock runs out. No more conversion, no more tshuva, no more nothing. You are what you are. If you're still deciding whether I'm going to keep Shabbat or not, because it's not convenient for my lifestyle, you run out of time. You won't have a second chance. There's no more Gilgulim, which we talked about 2 days ago. There's no more reincarnation. There's no more, oh, can you please do tshuva? Here, have a CD. There's no more. There's no more, oh, do you want to convert and do the will of Hashem? Or do you want to stay in Noahide, but at least righteous? Oh, let me think about it. Okay, think about it. Good luck thinking about it. Mashiach comes, no more. The key is that we have to make a decision of whether we want to be fake Jews or real ones. We want to do the complete will of Hashem, or what we think is the will of Hashem. And Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai, he's telling you here, first and foremost, you have to understand, if you even want to have a small chance, of doing the will of Hashem, first you have to understand, what's the will of Hashem? The will of Hashem, but not your will. As we learned in the previous Mishnah, make His will into your will, and He will make your will into His will. But what's His will? What does He want us to do? Rabban Yochanan is telling you what. He said, you came here to learn Torah. But learning Torah obviously is more than just learning a book. It's fulfilling it. To learn to do.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.